Hi, this is Zach from Zach's Traders Cafe with a look at the major markets on Wednesday, the 22nd of June. Starting off with the FTSE 100, and we're up against this red April resistance line 62.50. End of day close above that should take us up to 65.50, which is the top of this rising trend channel from as long ago as January. Obviously, at this stage, only really back below that former March 60.36 support would flag any uncertainties about the recovery after this brief bear trap below 6,000 that we saw on Brexit fears. RSI back above neutral 50 at 55, which is just in the box zone as far as going long, and any dips towards the 200-day line 61.46 currently regarded as a buying opportunity. Onto the DAX, and here we can see that really has been quite an amazing turnaround with the double gap to the downside and then the gap to the upside through 9800. In fact, the 10-day moving average at 98.08 are now a decent stop loss on an end-of-day close basis as we chase 10,350 to 10,400 resistance from the post-April period. Overall, the pattern here looks as though we're in a rising trend channel from the beginning of the year, something along the lines of the way I've just drawn it. RSI back above neutral 50 at 52, suggesting that this is a market just getting underway rather than actually being overbought in any sense. Onto the US markets, and here you can see that the Dow looking very robust indeed. Good support points above the rising 200-day moving average at 17,213. When you see that with such a big distance between the 200-day line and the price action, that is a bullish sign, and also the way it's rising is helping. RSI at 53, very encouraging as well. So this looks like a major move to the upside now after that false breakdown from last week. Initial target here, 18,500, while we hold above 17,500, and that could be hit over the next 2 to 4 weeks. Onto the S&P, and similar picture to the Dow as you'd expect, but the 200-day moving average rising, RSI just pushed back above the neutral 50 level as well. The view here is that we're in a rising trend channel from March and could hit the top of the channel around the 2150 level, especially while we don't break back below the 50-day moving average at 2079. That target is for as soon as the end of July. Onto the Nasdaq, and here we've got a bit of consolidation either side of the 200-day moving average. That's around the 44.10 level, in a range, but the top of the range up to 4600 now, and that's where we're looking for this index to go as soon as the end of the next month. If you're cautious on the index, cautious on US tech stocks, should wait for a clearance of the 50-day moving average at 44.35 on an end-of-day close, and also RSI 50 versus 46 at the moment before going long. Onto the currencies, and cable, obviously the big one, just messing with its 200-day moving average at the moment around 146.80, but it already looks as though it's going into a bull flag mid-move consolidation, which could take it higher. Target here towards the 150 mark, and that's valid especially while there's no breakback below the 50-day moving average at 144.60. For euro dollar, not quite as sprightly, but still in a constructive trend. That's set on the basis of this rising trend channel that can be drawn from December. Floor of the channel 111.80, top of the channel up to 116. And 116, the eventual target when on a end-of-day close back above the 50-day moving average at 112.93. Obviously, the initial target is 114 over the next week or two. Dollar yen still grappling with that old 103.55 floor. Looks as though we've got into a bear flag, really. In fact, capped by 105. And the 10-day moving average at 105.37. Obviously, there's resistance at 105.55, which was the May floor as well. So one would be a seller into strength towards 105.55 with a stop loss on an end-of-day close back above it. The overall pattern here still a negative channel from the beginning of the year, and that promises as low as 102 while we remain below 105.55. Finishing off with gold, where some of the fizz has gone out of the recent rally, back below the 10-day moving average at 12.79. That risks a deeper dive, probably back towards this uptrend line here, which is running at 12.30. Initial support, obviously, the 50-day moving average at 12.55. Ideally, that won't be broken ahead of the metal turning around. Big target here, though, still 13.50 while we hold above 12.30. That's it from me. More updates at the same time tomorrow.